Infrastructure is the foundation on which our communities are built, enabling, sustaining, and enhancing our way of life. So, as one of the fastest-growing municipalities in Metro Vancouver, how does the Township of Langley pay for the systems that support its communities and keep its economy ticking? There are many layers of legislation that give municipalities the authority to prepare plans for land use and infrastructure. These rules also spell out ways for local government to generate revenue to pay for the infrastructure and to make sure the funds are used appropriately. One of the goals set out in the Township's OCP is to identify infrastructure needs and ensure efficient delivery of services. Plus, see that development will pay for as much of the costs of growth as possible. The Sustainability Charter expands on these goals, ensuring investment in effective infrastructure that uses quality construction to return the best value on investment, manages and maintains our assets to maximize their service life, and is innovative in its use of green investments. Capital works are building and engineering projects that create infrastructure or assets. Funding for that infrastructure comes from a variety of sources. Development cost charges are one of the largest sources of revenue. These are monies collected from developers to offset the cost of providing services. Amenity fees are another development revenue determined by a neighbourhood plan. They're collected from developers as part of a rezoning process to ensure the various amenities identified in the plan are built. In cases where required capital works are not funded by developers, they must be funded from a municipality's general revenue. Another source of funding to assist with completion of capital works are federal and provincial government grants. As a last resort, major capital works that have a long service life, a municipality may need to borrow. The Municipal Finance Authority is an agency that provides long-term financing to BC. Now that we've learned more about all these funding sources, which approaches are the best value for residents of the Township? Projects funded by DCCs, or development cost charges, don't cost taxpayers much, but take longer as the municipality does not control the timing of development. Sometimes a developer will themselves construct the infrastructure required by the municipality. They will maintain it for the year following construction and then turn it over to the municipality. At that point in time, it becomes the municipality's asset to look after. If a project is not growth-related, it needs to be funded from general revenue, or a combination of general revenue and other non-development funding, such as grants. Funding a capital project from general revenue can be more costly to the taxpayer, but it puts the municipality more in control of the timeline. A small capital project can typically be funded in the short term from existing reserves or a combination of existing reserves and property taxation. If a capital project is larger, a municipality may levy property taxes for incremental amounts over time and save the funds in a reserve, earning interest until they have enough money to complete the project. If a capital project is large and/or urgent, a municipality may borrow the funds from the Municipal Finance Authority and levy property taxes to make the debt payment over the term of the loan. When funding capital works from general revenue, a municipality must always balance the level of taxation a community can bear with the urgency of the project and other priorities. Regardless of how construction of a road or recreation center is funded, it will be the taxpayer and users of the asset that will pay for maintenance and ongoing operations on a daily basis. It takes a long time for a community to grow, and along the way, we have to do our best to ensure that taxpayer money is well spent and that developers do their part to contribute to the infrastructure that is needed to support the Township's growth.